Good day, everyone. My name is John Cherwa. I'm Deputy Sports Editor here at the Los Angeles Times. And we thought we'd take a little break out from the day and talk about what happened and what will be happening. And we have a very special guest today, and that is our NFL expert, Sam Farmer. Sam, big story this week, incognito. What's the latest on that?
Well, the NFL is conducting an investigation right now into the bullying accusations of Richie Incognito, the Miami guard, who allegedly bullied Jonathan Martin, who left the team, a teammate, a line mate, a tackle, a second-year tackle for the Dolphins, left the team. The league is looking into these emails and voice messages that Richie Incognito left for Jonathan Martin. And, they're racially charged. There are death threats in there. Richie Incognito did an interview yesterday in which he said this is all in good fun and this is how the teammates speak to each other and this is the locker room culture. But clearly this does not go over well with the NFL, nor should it. And so
what do you think Commissioner Goodell is going to do once he gets the results of his investigation?
Well, this is a huge embarrassment for the league. So I think the league is going to come down heavy, both on Richie Incognito and on the Dolphins, potentially on General Manager Jeff Ireland and on Joe Philbin, the head coach there, because this is sort of considered hazing, bullying, and the league could never in good faith say run an anti-bullying PSA if it were to turn a blind eye to this situation. Now, the league has an unprecedented cache of information here because the Dolphins were the focus of Hard Knocks last summer, and the league can go through hundreds of hours of footage, some of it which has already revealed bullying by Richie Incognito in the locker room. Where they can get a real true picture of who this guy is, not just the packaged, Richie Incognito that we saw in the interview.
Okay, well, let's move back onto the field. A pretty big game. We're going to find out this weekend whether Kansas City is real or not.
It's a huge game because Kansas City at 9-0 has beaten a string of teams that currently have losing records. They have yet to face a team with a winning record. Now they're going up against the Broncos, who are 8-1. Now Peyton Manning suffered a bad ankle sprain against the Chargers yesterday, Sunday, and today, Monday, he had an MRI on that ankle, showed no new damage. So Peyton Manning will be starting against the Chiefs, as we expected. It's in his home stadium, and they're going to be really tough for Kansas City to beat.
Okay, well, let's move to college football for a minute. UCLA coming off a big win against Arizona. Do they have it back on track after the 2 losses earlier this year?
I think UCLA does, and really they're in the driver's seat. They control their own destiny. If they can win out, now that's not going to be easy, they could put themselves in a position where they play Stanford in the conference championship game. Okay,
well, let's finish up with USC. Ed Orgeron wants to keep the job, but he's also got a problem in that whoever the new coach is, how do they keep all the good players from going into the NFL?
That's huge because USC is still on probation. They still have a year to go, and so the thought of not being able to bring in new players and replenish their roster is a pretty significant one. If Orgeron can win out, again, a tall order, it's going to put a lot of pressure on Pat Hayden to say, hey, we ought to think about keeping this guy. I mean, the players love playing for him. He's a great recruiter, and he can make a very strong case for himself if he finishes strong.
Okay. Well, thanks so much, Sam, for all your football insight. And you can read a lot of Sam's stuff on latimes.com/sports or in the print edition of the paper. So that's it for now. On behalf of Sam Farmer and myself, John Cherwa, we'll see you later.